Hello and welcome back to... Well, that's the tricky part. You see, today's Picard review is a bit different, because it's basically here just to inform you that there isn't a Picard review. Yeah, I mean, the episode itself, I'll do it a bit. The episode itself was actually pretty good, one of the better ones. Plot-wise, it worked, it largely made sense. No idea why Picard wouldn't just tell the FBI guy what was going on. That didn't work. I already know I tend to ramble. Yeah, basically, it's the problem that, that's a serviceable plot. That's one of the better ones, one like the three good ones, if I remember correctly. But even then, I could still go on an hour about the Star Trek-y problems of Q dying, which I think this is the 6th episode. He said he would be in 6, so I think that was wrong. But anyway, basically, here's the thing. Last night, I'd done quite a lot of classes. I finished those. It's my biggest class day, but I still had a lot of time at the evening. I was like, okay, what do I do now? I kind of want to relax. But I just had so much dread, and I have, every week, of just, I've got to spend my entire Thursday with Picard. It's actually 4. I did not spend the whole day with Picard. And it was like, I can't relax because I've got to do work, because I have a lot of things due tomorrow. And basically this big thing of life would be so much easier if I didn't have to do the Picard review. And the thought of, because what I have to do is I watch it like everyone else. That's fine, largely. I think I said I would have walked out on at least one episode so far. But, that's all right. I then spend an hour talking about it to the camera, and that's what you do, right? You watch the episode, and then you come here and you listen to me do it. That's what you do. I do it straight. I think some of you, have a break. I'll do it all in one binge. What you don't do is immediately after that, I have to then watch the entire conversation I just had again and edit it, which does not take an hour. It takes several. It's a proper work shift. It genuinely is my entire day. From when I get up, I eat breakfast, I start that process, and then before I'm done editing, I go, God, I could really use some dinner. Not lunch, dinner. Another Doctor Who special came out this week on Easter, and it was bad. It was a plot outline, a pretty good plot outline, I might add, but just a plot outline. There was nothing to it. Even in some of the reviews, the people who've been all in on this recent run for some reason, and the normal people all kind of agreed by and large that was a pretty dull episode. And yet even then it failed in the usual ways. I won't get too into it, but the usual Chibnall fallings. But also in an interesting way, because it was just a plot outline. And I've never seen an episode of television, or a movie, anything, that was just a plot outline, but also produced. I don't think I've ever seen a plot outline. It was just kind of interesting to see what a plot outline looks like, and wonder how the heck it made it to final draft. I've just realized this mic is the wrong way around. Yeah, now, God, now I'm quite a bit louder. I'm sorry if the audio has been messed up for a bit. But yeah, it was kind of interesting to see. Not worth the $3 I paid for it on iTunes, because the campus TV stuff isn't working. But I paid the $3 bucks on iTunes, not so I could watch Legend of the Sea Devils, because I knew that wasn't going to be very good. But I paid the $3 because of what I've talked about before, Nerd Cubed and Mike Bithel's podcast, Fuck Yeah, Doctor Who, which is great. It's writers reviewing the shows, and very insightful, but also talking about a lot of stuff other than Doctor Who. That's what I wanted, because the whole reason I've been able to get through the past however many years, 3 seasons of Doctor Who, is that podcast. And I'm seeing a very similar thing with Picard, where the reviews, every now and then there's one that's good, but the Reddit tends to be quite positive when I pop over there. But a lot of the critics are same things, just kind of dull, nothing can save this show, which is kind of hard. I mean, they could have done things differently. It'd be kind of hard to save at this point. But one of the things I was really looking forward to in that Doctor Who podcast is often they'll talk about whatever Star Trek is currently going on. And because this is a one-off episode, there's no season of Doctor Who. There's 3 episodes this whole year. This was a one-off. I've been really wanting to hear NerdCube's reactions and those commentaries on Picard. And I was glad when I got it. It was interesting, not what I'd been thinking. But it's like, this just isn't a season of television I can really get through spending all day on alone. This one I probably could have, but it's just, spending so many months just complaining about the show. And my Thursdays are incredibly valuable. It's the only weekday I don't have classes. It's just how the CS schedule goes at my university, and it's my senior year. Like, project-wise, it's pretty good. I happen to have a lot built up due tomorrow that I am going to work on after doing this. But, I could do it all in one day. But it's my senior year of college, and I haven't landed a job yet. I've got 4 or 5 weeks to find a job, otherwise I'm just unemployed, I guess, which is not ideal when my potential job locations is across an entire state. And beyond that, just enjoying myself a bit. I really wanted to do every Star Trek review ever, and I might come back at the end of Picard, on Monday, because Strange New Worlds is Thursday. I will do Strange New Worlds, barring extraneous circumstances. I might come back and do a final little once-over for Picard on Monday, that Monday, whatever, after Strange New Worlds. And in the future, I just need someone else there that, I can bounce off of, I can kind of have fun with. When I watch Star Trek V with my partner, right? The worst one, the awful one. I enjoyed watching Star Trek V with my partner. I won't say I enjoyed Star Trek V, but I enjoyed watching it with my partner, and that's usually a movie that's bad, but not really in an entertaining way on its own, and I was amazed by that. Why don't I watch it with my partner, you might ask? Well, they've only seen the original series, and Farpoint, actually. I did show them Farpoint. And I'm not gonna spoil 80s and 90s Star Trek for them to watch Picard. They won't even be fun to bounce off of because they won't get any of the actual Star Trek problems. This would be their introduction to Q, barring Farpoint, of course. And it is their introduction to Guinan and Seven and loads of people. You have me, but imagine not having me. You won't have to imagine anymore, I guess. If you really want reviews, I might be tempted to live stream them. The problem is, the earliest I can watch these, usually it'd be noon to 1. Probably we'd start at 1, I'd schedule it for, and we'd watch the episode. But that's 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I may have my daylight savings wrong in other places, other countries. But that's 4 Eastern Time on a Thursday, so any adult is working, and for my demographics, I know that basically everyone, school, work, they'd probably have something there. The UK, it's 9 p.m., that might work if you're British. You could, of course, just watch the live streams later. I'd archive them. I'd probably do them on YouTube for simplicity's sake, but then I'm still just watching it on my own, and that you don't, when you don't have that interaction, live streaming isn't a good format because I can't cut out these pauses. I still have to fill them. And it's right now, 10 minutes, 26 seconds. That's the length of this footage. Subtract whatever the bar says, that's all silence I've cut out. And usually, across the review, there's quite a lot of it. Again, if one person's yeah, I will definitely be there, then that's good for me to do it, because it guarantees I'll have someone to watch it with, I'll do it. But I've said that a lot, and no one's actually said it yet. I understand. I get that. It's just, ultimately, I am happier as a person, and my life is easier. If I don't do any review, it's easier, but if I don't do the Picard reviews, I'm happier. And so I'll come back for Strange New Worlds. I'd be amazed if Strange New Worlds is so bad I give up. But yeah, I'm throwing in the towel. Not even on a bad episode. As I said, this was one of the better ones, but one of the better ones, what I know I'm going to talk about most isn't the stuff that works, it's all the Trekkie stuff, and even knowing I'm not going to do it, I'm sitting here I really don't want to talk about Q dying, and Guinan's weird powers, and loads of stuff. Thanks for watching. I probably won't see you next time, But I'll see you sometime in the future. The next time you come back to this channel, I will see you. Eagle Moss, yeah, I'll still do it. Which, by the way, I got the charged for XL Cerritos, Jupiter Station, and Discovery A. US shop is finally caught up. I don't have the money to buy and catch myself up, but hey, that's why I need to land that job. CS jobs. They pay well right now. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you for Strange New Worlds, and I'm very sad I don't get to finish the cool thumbnail for the last episode. Inverted. I'll see you next time. Let's just go with that.